Hey, what's going on, guys? MindaQ77B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2000. It's episode number 91 today for the Pepsi 400, and not at Daytona, but at Michigan. Yes, there's two Pepsi 400s in this game. I don't understand why. It's just the way it is. Anyways, last episode, well, death and destruction and chaos ensued at Watkins Glen. We had a rather interesting winner, to say the least. Definitely keeping the playthrough absolutely interesting, I would say the least, anyway, for our quest for the NASCAR title in our third season. Yeah, we're second in points still. We're now the gap is now 29 points to, of course, yours truly, Ricky Rudd. Yeah, we're getting there, Ricky. We're getting there. You can hold on to that points lead as long as you can, but we're reeling you in like a fish with our incredible wins that we had anyway, compared to Ricky Rudd anyway, who's having a bounce back year. Both the Robert Yates cars are having a bounce back mode in this career mode. But anyway, let's go take a look at what we have to do in store for the shop anyway. As far as the engine's concerned, nothing's to going on at the moment, and we're not going to build another engine because we're going to overhaul this one. No, we're just going to repair this one. It'd be a waste of money. We will be repairing this engine actually for race, and we're gonna switch over to our other engine that just got, I think, built like last episode anyway. So we're gonna use that. As far as chassis is concerned, of course, we're actually gonna build yet another one because we can't never have enough good chassis anyway lying around in this game. In terms of, yeah, we're probably just gonna repair one of them. Yeah, we're going to repair this one, actually. We're not even going to think about overhauling it. We're just going to repair it. So we got the chassis department completely busy. So we're going to go build ourselves a new car. Sure, why not? We're actually going to use our brand new engine for this one because we're going to need all that straight line speed today. But we're actually not going to use this chassis here. We're going to save that for the next episode, or actually for the next two episodes. Hopefully we don't bang it up too bad at Bristol, because we actually ended up winning earlier in the year at Bristol. But then afterwards is the Southern 500, which we also won earlier in Darlington earlier in the year. But, yeah, some very important races coming up. We're actually going to save this one for the next episode, next two episodes, while we're going to use this one for today's episode. Of course, we're going to do fine with there. I mean, we had a great race at Michigan last time. I mean, I think we ended up in, like, somewhere in the top 5, I think, at that point. And, yeah, I think we just need this extra little bit. This car is slightly better compared to the first Michigan race we ran in, so I think I like our chances today of getting ourselves a top 5, and hey, maybe even a win. Let's see how we do against Ricky Rudd today. For it seems like I think like the second or third race, like actually in a row, I had to go back to the default setup because the actual setup I have is just too overpowering. I would just get the pole by like, and wouldn't even be close. I think the last time, I think I did like a practice qualifying lap, it would be about 2 seconds above the pole, not 2 seconds, 2/10 above the pole time anyway, 2/10 faster anyway. So you'll have to see how the setup actually is. I think it's the same setup as I ran the last time. It's just now I'm getting a much more, you know, faster, a little bit faster car. So of course that is going to provoke faster lap times. Unlike this one here, where it's going to be absolutely dog poo-poo of a lap time anyway. But of course, I don't feel like getting pole every single race because qualifying in this game is ridiculously easy if you know how to make a car setup. Anyway, so we qualified 15th today. It's not really great, but Johnny Benson will be lining up in the pole position with Rusty Wallace alongside. The wrong Robert Yates car is in third, followed by Bobby Labonte. So let's get ourselves our actual setup here. You're going to see it's completely different. Very good. Everything's all in order. Yeah, we're good. Now let's get on with the pre-race ceremonies.
Welcome, everyone, to Michigan International Speedway for MRN's coverage of the Pepsi 400. Michigan is known for some great racing and some fantastic finishes. Barney, what are your thoughts on this track?
Well, look for speeds approaching 200 miles an hour and cars running 3 and 4 wide. That's a recipe for some exciting stuff.
Jeff Gordon had a great run in qualifying this week.
I could tell by the look on his face this morning how happy he was. I didn't even have to ask. Great to see him starting up front for a change.
The 56 car has really focused in on his qualifying runs this year.
Man, is it paying off for those guys. Seems like each and every week that car is starting in the top 10.
Kevin LePage is having some trouble in the points this year.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
It's kind of sad when Joe Moore decides to say, like, oh, Jeff Gordon had a great qualifying run starting in 13th. That's honestly kind of sad that he has to start in the back every single time, but that's not the funny part. The funny part is we're starting alongside our absolute title rival, and we're going to be underway here at Michigan, and we're going to do very illegal stuff here by passing below 4 to start finish line, but no black flags to worry about. We have 3, we're going to be 3 wide going at the start with our teammate and Wally Dahlbeck alongside as well, who always seems to just somehow get himself up here and qualify better than Jeff Gordon. So is Wally Dahlbeck better than Jeff Gordon in this universe? I can't say that because Wally Dahlbeck is 40th in points and Jeff Gordon has a win. It took him 3 years to do it, but he got a win. Anyway, we're up to 12th now. We're gonna go down the inside of Dale Earnhardt Sr. And oh, major contact there with our teammate, getting a little bit loose there, getting it alongside of Jimmy Spencer, and just shoves him all the way up the racetrack, all the way into the back. He's taking a page out of my playbook, it seems, by quote unquote accidentally getting loose and just slamming into another guy. Yeah, we're up in the top 10 now. We got Dave Blaney coming up ahead, who also has a I can't talk. A good starting spot here. We're gonna try to pass Kyle Petty without giving him a little bit of a brotherly shove here as well. We're gonna try to get around. We're gonna try to get around our teammate here before anything else, because Jeff Gordon's really hounding on our ass. He doesn't like the comments that I said earlier about his qualifying performance. We nudge our teammate out of the way because we actually do need to get moving here, though. I gave him a little reminder, I guess, not to do that, I suppose. I gave him the old Ryan Preece statement. Don't do that. Speaking of Ryan Preece, he had a wicked crash in Daytona. I've never seen a car be able to do like a wheelie like that. We're actually going to let Jeff Gordon go by on purpose. He seems to be a little bit faster than us at the moment, so we're actually going to push him, get ourselves up to Steve Park and that rest of that top 5, who have completely separated themselves, by the way. So maybe we can utilize Jeff Gordon to get ourselves up there, because we're actually a little bit faster with him towing the rope for us. Utilizing the draft we are, as we ran our fastest lap of the race of 37.4. I'm telling you, the draft is really a good thing to use in this game, or what I would say. We're definitely giving you that huge like towing strap there. Do I want to follow Jeff or do I want to follow Steve Park? Because again, that front 4 is pulling away. We have 3 Chevrolets lined up ready to rock and roll, but I don't know if Jeff wants to work with the ECR car of Steve Park. I mean, I don't even know if I want to either, to tell you the truth. I kind of want to get up there, but I think we're both faster than Steve Park here. I don't know who's going to be willing to cooperate a little bit more, though. I mean, let's just see what our lap time is. So we lost a 10th that lap, so we're going to have to do something. We're going to have to, get Steve Park to get going here, because for some reason Steve Park is really fast in this mod, which I'm not complaining, of course, which I'm okay with. Steve Park's a great guy. We're actually going to go around Jeff Gordon and try to give Steve Park a bit of a push here, give him a little bit of a motivational speech here about how you could be a fast driver by just staying in line and work together. And don't forget to say, shut up, crazy fool, and quit yo jibber jabber. Only real OGs get that one. Not too much time has passed. I decided to give a little bit of a ruffle the feathers of Steve Park. I was trying to lead Jeff Gordon to come down low, but he's still staying up there. I kind of want him to go down low to get around Steve Park, because I think he's faster than Steve Park right now. I kind of need him to go around, and I kind of need Jeff Gordon to be a tow, and I guess that'll work there. I don't know what Steve Park was doing, but the AI just said to do that every now and then. Dale Sr. is also coming up here as well, so we can also try to utilize him and try to give us a bit of a pull as well. That'd be a good plan. To let both the 24 and the 3 go by to try to utilize a draft. I washed myself up the track just a little bit, unfortunately, and we almost let the stuff. Oh, Scary Terry, out of nowhere. I didn't even know you were there. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were there the entire time. My apologies. Please forgive me. Yeah, we lost a little bit of time to the leaders. We're going to try to use Terry Labonte as a bit of a pull here. Try to get ourselves back up to Earnhardt, because I was only trying to let them 2 go and have them pull us all the way up to the front. Because look how fast Earnhardt is right now. We need to stay behind him. But I think I gave off a little bit too much more than I thought I would give. And or he's going to try to sail down the inside of Scary Terry, try to give us a bit of a draft on the 24, which we absolutely need to sniff more and more and more. We're going to have to bully the Terry a little bit here. We're going to have to bully him on the outside just to try to get ourselves a little bit of a draft to sniff off of. And if we're not even in it anymore. We're gonna have to sail it in here and try to get any sort of slipstream here. I want to push my tire like this, but We're gonna have to here. See if we can get ourselves sniffing any sniff of a draft at all. Any sniff. Can I sniff it? We kind of are. Yeah, we're kind of getting there. So yeah, my plan almost didn't work. To say the least, as I slide the tires. It almost didn't work. We're getting there though. We just gotta do a little bit better in 1 and 2. It looks like here, or 3 and 4, because they're gone again. Well, we caught back up to Jeff Gordon. Problem is now we kind of both lost Dale Earnhardt. So I guess the plan now is to try to stick with Jeff, have him pull back up, try to maybe catch up to Earnhardt. I mean, I messed up my cornering there just to try to let Earnhardt and Gordon go by so I can tiptoe off to both of them. I didn't realize I had to push my car so hard just to try to get back with them in the back bumper. So it's a bit of a misplay on my part. Just trying to see if we can catch up to them now. As you see, the front tires, obviously they're worn because, you know, yeah, fall off in this game. Yeah, our pit stops. I don't know when we're going to pit. We're not really gaining or losing anything. It's thankfully because of the draft that we have. But I'm just trying to hope to catch up to Dale Earnhardt with Jeff Gordon, just giving him a push, like literally pushing the number 24 to help us get him to the front. To tell you the truth, we've just been kind of stuck here. We haven't really gained on at all, meaning Earnhardt and Jarrett. Okay, Earnhardt has definitely caught Jarrett. I think we're slightly gaining on Jarrett, but not really anything on Dale, to tell you the truth. Like, I'm starting to think that even Jeff Gordon's starting to hold us up a little bit here. I mean, at this point, I gotta try something. I gotta try to see if I can be the one that leads on the straightaways here, as we take the 6th spot away from Jeff Gordon. I wasn't trying to like save my tires or anything. I was just trying to get like something happening here. Try to see if maybe we can get something going here. But of course, the AI are just known to just try to pass you. They don't even try to work with you in this game because, you know, it's an old NASCAR game. You gotta cut EA some slack here. As we're gonna try to slingshot each other, let him go down the inside. We're gonna try to set ourselves a pass on the front stretch here. Try to utilize like a slingshot maneuver as we see people come down pit road already. Interesting plan there. Yeah, that didn't even work at all. We lost a few tenths there. So I guess at this point we'll just continue to stay behind Jeff Gordon. Maybe hopefully hope for a miracle before we come down pit road or something. About halfway has gone by in this race already, and I decided to get just past Jeff Gordon for probably going to be like the final time because we're not really going anywhere at all, it seems. We're going to do maybe like 1 or 2 more laps here before we bring our car down to pit road. We're going to try to do a little bit of an undercut maybe after this lap coming forward. We're actually pulling away from Jeff Gordon now, so I guess it's a good time we decided we'll finally leave. Yeah, he just lost a lot of time. Now we're 4.5 seconds back. I feel like we haven't even like done anything. We're like to catch up to that pack there. Whoever's by himself, I think it's Rusty Wallace. He's by himself, and he's just absolutely like dominating this entire race. As for us, I think it's time to finally come down pit road or so. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be able to get a drafting partner or anything like that either to help us out here. You know what? Abort that. We'll come down the next lap anyway. Yeah, we lost those guys up there, so we have to come on in now. Right up to speed. Very good. All right, very good. No adjustments to the car. I feel pretty good. I just need a drafting partner here to help us out. We're probably going to go a lap down. The more of an undercut we can get, the better. But who knows? The AI tend to usually sometimes pit at the last possible minute anyway. So let's try to see if we can gain some time here. We're going to need a good stop, though, guys. Come on. All right, good one. That's a good stop. Nobody else has decided to come down pit road yet, so we're going to try to utilize that time to try to undercut these guys. All right, I see someone coming out of the pits. I think that's Dale Sr. He's going to have about 2 laps fresher tires than us, but we can actually utilize him as a drafting partner if I can get close enough. Come on, I can get closer than this. Come on. Can I use him as a drafting partner to help us get into the front? Come on. Really? Did I really pit like 1 lap too early? I'm sorry, 1 lap too late? I hope not. Anyway, we're starting to gain spots on the field as the leaders now come on in. I don't know who's going to cycle out as the leader though. Mind if I tag along, says I, and we're going 210 miles an hour. We're going to jump spots on Dale Jarrett as well. So we're actually gaining some spots there. We're trying to utilize the draft with Bobby Labonte. Somebody's going to get held up on the outside. I think that's Earnhardt that's being held up on the outside. There's Rusty Wallace, who was originally the leader. He's going to have the freshest tires out of everybody. I'm barely keeping up with the draft with Labonte here. I really need some help here. Come on. I can stay in the draft, but I don't know how much longer, though. That 18 car is absolutely quick. I think they probably made it a great adjustment or something to make them faster. Trying to utilize it. So I think the new leader is the 3-car Earnhardt. So we are in the lead. We are in the lead pack. That's the good news. And oh, even better news. Rusty's being held up by some lap folks. Labonte's gonna get held up by some lap folks as well, including, believe it or not, I'm gonna spoil it now, last week's winner, Scott freaking Pruitt at Watkins Glen. A legit win for last episode. Trying to make himself his presence known in this race here, but he's gonna hold us up now. What this guy thinks he wins one race, he's gonna be all that stuff, huh? Trying to give us a block on the inside there. I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch up to Labonte now. I think the top 3 might be gone away now because how fast they are. It's not like we're slow or anything like that. It's just the AI got a lot faster. They're known to get faster in the second half of these races anyway, which is a rather disappointing part there. I don't think we're going to be able to catch them anymore. I don't think we're in the draft. No, we're not. We're going to have to rely on some lap traffic shenanigans here to help us get up, move up the field. What is LePage doing? LePage is up and over, and surprisingly, the caution did not come out. Now it does. That's going to bunch the whole field back up together. LePage's mistake causes that. Oh! Roush on Roush violence! Okay. Okay, that was interesting. All right, so let's take a look at the situation we have here. I mean, I don't think the move is to come down pit road at all. Let's see how many cars are on the lane. Rudd's in 12th. He could still get up here. Tires really don't mean as much as compared to the draft. No, we're gonna restart in 40 if we do decide to come down pit road. So we're not. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. We're not coming down pit road. All right, so we got some lap cars on the inside. We're gonna say screw that, as we're in 3rd gear. I don't know why we were in 3rd gear there. A bit of a not a heads-up play by myself, unfortunately. I didn't realize we were in 3rd gear. Why does the game put me in 3rd gear? I have no idea on this restart sometimes. LePage is going to continue to be LePaging the field, it looks like here, and the top 3 are going to pull away on the outside. Because the game put me in 3rd gear. Well, it looks like it's going to be a battle for 4th for the rest of the race, most likely. If we can just get up, I'm just going to go way up the racetrack because, yes, we're going to have Johnny Bensico trying to pass us on the inside. We're going to probably come home in 4th if we can just keep our position here. You know, I was really hoping the game wouldn't put me in 3rd gear. I was hoping for it to put me in 2nd, but I guess they say otherwise, and that's why I'm not up there to have a chance, and we're going to have a debris caution. So we're going to be right back in the fight again. So I guess that was LePage being a litter bug now on the racetrack. Trying to hold on to P4 here going into restart. And hopefully, I think the field will be single file now because I think it's within like 10 laps to go. The field, the lap cars go to the back. So we'll be fine. We're going to try to start in 2nd gear this time. I'll be making sure of that. Starting in 2nd gear this time, and hopefully we can get ourselves a bit of a better chance to catch up to the leaders. Oh, yep, a hoodless Mark Martin, and nobody has cut a tire, looks like. Okay. Nope. 2nd gear. Now it puts me in the correct gear. Shift as late as possible. Try to get a good jump, because we're going to need a good jump here. Try to side draft Labonte here as we go shifting as late as possible. Try to get every ounce of horsepower we can. And I think it's still not going to be enough because... never mind, we just nudged Bobby Labonte out of the way. So now we're now up in 3rd with Johnny Benson behind us. Earnhardt's trying to make a move on Rusty Wallace. Rusty has been the absolute clinic the entire race. He has the freshest tires as well, so there's going to be a really hard time stopping him. We're going to try to see if we can get a push and a pull at the same time, trying to give us a little bit of a push towards the front here. We're going to go down the inside, trying to block that inside line charge from Johnny Benson, trying to get ourselves a bit of a drafting pull as well. Yeah, this drafting stat is very good as Johnny Benson washes up the track. We're going to nearly wash up the track ourselves. We're going to try to barely hold on to this slipstream here. I think we were able to do it. We're losing it just a little bit. Them two are just absolutely pulling away, but yet we're right back in it now. Oh yeah, 3 and 4 is my weak spot here, because definitely they're pulling away there. I'm sending it too hard into the corner, trying to keep up with these guys. Oh boy, I'm overdriving it, and that's a huge problem. We're gonna come to 6 laps to go here. We're gonna try to see if we can get ourselves closer to these guys. All right, I did not mess up the corner this time. Dale Earnhardt Sr. just took the lead. Rusty Wallace second. Now we're going to try to use that. We're going to go down the inside of Rusty Wallace, trying to see if we can get ourselves a pull here by giving Bullion out of the draft. Just have only us two, meaning the 3 and ourselves, duke it out for this win. As we wash up the racetrack just a little bit. We got tight right at that exact moment. We're going to be side by side down the back stretch down here at Michigan with less than 5 to go, 4.5 laps to go. We're not going to be clear of Rusty Wallace. We're going to have to let him go, because we want to be back on the bottom lane. We're going to try to have him pull us on the front straightaway and try again, because the slipstream is just very powerful in this racetrack. And that's why I say straight line speed is very important at this track today. We're up in the P3. We have a chance to win this race. If we play our cards right, we can win this race with 4 laps to go. Oh, we have a huge chance as we slide up the racetrack yet again. We're going to be side by side. Oh, no, we're going to cut him off. We're going to clear Rusty Wallace from P2. The most dominant car of the day is going to fade away a little bit here. And now it's just down to us two, meaning us and Dale Earnhardt Sr. Then maybe something happened to Rusty Wallace, but no, he's going to come right back at us, actually, because he's going to have a great launch, great run off of 4, and have our draft as well. This is just, and I see Jimmy Johnson up there in 4th as well. I believe that's Jimmy Johnson anyway. We're going to have 3 laps to go this time by. We choose not to make a move right away with Dale Earnhardt. Actually, we're actually going to deny that statement, and he's going to try to make a move on the inside, but no, he covers us off just well there. It's going to be an epic battle here at Michigan. From literally, I think, like 15th to 1st, hopefully, where win's going to be. Our right front starting to wear down. We're going to try to make a move on the inside here, but without overshooting turn 3 and 4. I think we need to be ahead of Earnhardt before turn 3 and 4 just to have a chance. But we have Rusty Wallace alongside us, well, not alongside, behind us, trying to give us a bit of a push. But no, he's going to go straight to the top. Okay, so we definitely need to make something happen before turn 2 on the last lap, it seems. We got 2 laps to go in this race. We have to try something here. We're going to be side by side. We're going to try to make a bit of a tight maneuver down here, and the car sticks, and we clear Earnhardt. We clear Earnhardt with 1.5 laps to go. Oh, we just have to hold on to it now. An epic battle is going to ensue on this last lap. As long as we don't overshoot this corner, we're going to be fine. We're going to have to park the bus here down on the inside, in which we do. Now the whole cavalry is going to come over here. We got Rusty Wallace in 3rd. I think that's Jimmy Johnson in 4th. Now we're going to have to do some IndyCar tactics here. Go to the very bottom and then go back to the top in the last possible second. Try to prevent any runs from happening. But look at run Rusty Wallace is going to have on Earnhardt. It's going to be us against him. Looks like here for the win. The most dominant car all day, Rusty Wallace, is going to have one last shot against us, but don't count on Earnhardt either. He's going to have a good run on the outside because we're going to block the inside line here. We're going to go back to the bottom, back to the top we go on the back straightaway. Going into turn number 3 for the last time. Can we not overshoot the corner? Rusty Wallace is going to send it on the outside, but it won't be enough there. He's going to wash up the track just slightly there. Now all we have to do is just block both lanes just one last time. But no, we don't even need to. We're going to go to the top, and we're going to win at Michigan. What a race. What a drive. And Ricky Rudd is in 5th. What a great drive for him as well. Trying to limit the damage there, but I think we're going to lead the points now. Woo, what a race, ladies and gentlemen. What a race. I should be a race announcer. What a call. What a drive, guys. What a race. We haven't even used our new chassis yet. That's going to be coming until the next episode. It all started because Kevin LePage does not know how to drive. And I'm telling you, the draft is very important here. Awesome stuff, guys. Awesome race. Awesome win.
We usually have more cautions than that, don't we?
Well, I can assure you all those guys who finished in the back would like to have seen more cautions. Gives them a chance to make adjustments without the penalty of going a lap down. They just didn't have that luxury this time.
The 56 car took excellent care of his race car.
Well, it's going to be a happy crew when they get back to the shop. They can immediately go to work on next week's car without having to worry about fixing anything from this race, and that makes for a much less stressful atmosphere.
This is Joe Moore for Barney Hall saying thanks for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race. So long. We'll see you next week at the Bristol Motor Speedway.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a race, ladies and gentlemen of the audience. Well, whew, wow, that was probably one of the most funnest races I ever had in this playthrough yet. That was fun. Like, that race was honestly legitimately fun. You heard me, like, call the end of that race. That race was so much fun. I didn't want to ruin it by doing any, like, cheap or anything, like, crappy tactics either. I was legit having fun playing this. This game, it'll never be as good as Thunder 04, but this game is, you know, still a special place in my heart, though, too, making races like this. We win our 7th race today at Michigan. And we got a new fastest lap as well. Very nice. So, well, as I just said, we get to sing Ode to Joy for the 7th time this season, anyway. Yeah, amazing season we're having. 7 wins already now. It's incredible how far we've gone in this playthrough, you know. And, of course, you know, it's still not over yet. This championship's not locked in because we have 7 wins. After all, there's the Ryan-Newman theorem. Yeah, I still have to worry about Atlanta, though. That's why we're having an engine power upgrade next. The chassis, it seems, the tire grip, we're fine. We really don't need to worry about that. Anyway, the top 10 results. Ourselves winner, Rusty Wallace 2nd, Earnhardt 3rd, Jimmy Johnson with a 4th place finish. Another top 5 for him. Great run from Jimmy Johnson. Great recovery by Ricky Rudd, also finished 5th as well. He knows that he knew I was going to go for that lead, so of course he has to minimize the damage there as well. Johnny Benson 6th, Jeff Burton 7th, Jeff Gordon ended up finishing 8th, Bobby Labonte 9th, and Dale Jarrett in top 10. We led only 2 laps compared to essentially the most dominant people being Earnhardt and Rusty Wallace. I mean, Rusty, take a bow as well. You basically just completely dominated the race. Just unfortunately, you just did not lead the lap that mattered. Who was the other one that led a lap? Oh, Dale Jarrett as well. So he'll gain 5 points as well. As we take a look through the rest of the field anyway, I know some people were doing interesting stuff during the race, I would say. Mr. LePage would be one of them. And Stacy Compton blew up as well. Woo! Ooh-wee. That's all I have to say about that one. Now we got Bristol coming up. I'm probably not even going to use... I'm probably going to use the default setup for qualifying on that one, too, because I'm sure we've got qualifying on pole already in the last race. We went coast to coast. We're not going to get ourselves an easy challenge that time either, as we're actually not the point leader. We're actually 4 points now behind Ricky Rudd. Ricky Rudd has 3 wins, and well, we have 7. We actually have more wins. We actually have about the same amount of wins as the last 2 seasons we had combined. So we're up to 14 career wins now and 90 starts. We're doing really well then in our career. 14 wins and 90 starts. That's a sign of a Hall of Famer right there. Yeah, Earnhardt's also gained a little bit as well. So don't count him out. His teammate is still in the fray as well. But everyone else is just still a full race back, but can still, like, jump in at any moment. A great run by Jimmy Johnson is also going to be closing up the gap on Jeff Burton for the points anyway. Yeah, so it's going to be 2 Fords and a Chevrolet. Sorry. Yeah. 1 Ford, 2 Chevrolets at the moment. Dale Jarrett can be an outlier in case all hell breaks loose for the 3 of us anyway. But yeah, we got Bristol coming up. A really tough, scary track, but we made it happen the last time. But yeah, let's see if we can sweep Bristol next time. In case you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Helps out the channel quite a bit. I had a fun race in Michigan, to tell you the truth. That was fun. I hope you guys had fun listening to me commentate as well. I was having a lot of fun with this race, so hope you all enjoy that one. And as always, we'll see you in the next one at the Bristol Motor Speedway. We all know we're going to have some fun there.